What is good, TealTaillow? This is Hydrozaft, and I'm making my debut on this channel, and hopefully in the future I'll be able to upload more videos. So today I bring you guys a black and white OU Wi-Fi battle against KameHameChuu, and I found him on the Smogan Battle Finder, so there's not much to say, and let's get started with this battle. So, my opponent's gonna lead off with a Hydrozaft, and I'm like, hell nah. So I'm gonna lead off with my Celebi, because Celebi will be what it set out to be without a doubt, undoubtedly, wreck this entire team. So, he goes for the Protect, and I go for the T-Wave, and he goes for the Protect again, and I was predicting him to switch out into his Dugtrio to take that T-Wave, so that's why I went for the Leaf Storm, and Leaf Storm did a pretty nice amount of damage, and being at -2 special attack sucks, so I can't really hit it hard with the HP Fire, and I'm forced to go for the T-Wave to hopefully get some hacks. He goes for the Body Slam, Serene Grace kicks in, and he gets a paralysis on me, so, but it's fine, I got the Hydrozaft, but he goes into a Scizor, and I don't know what type of variant he is yet. I know a lot run Life Orb, Leftovers, Choice Ban most of the time, so I'm gonna go into my Max Defense, Impish Nature, Skarm, and take the U-turn as he switches into his Rotom, and I'm like, okay, hopefully this Rotom is choiced, but I don't know yet. And I was predicting him to go for the Trick, but he goes straight for the Thunderbolt, which is reasonable on his part as well, so it was kind of a bad prediction for me. But if he did go for the Trick, he would receive my Black Sludge in return. So he just finishes me off with a Thunderbolt, and I should have went into Hydrozaft, and I have no idea why, because he could have just been Choice Scarf, so that's kind of stupid on my part. But I go for the Swords Dance, and since he locks himself into Thunderbolt, since he actually went for it while I was in, I go for the second Swords Dance +4, and you guys know what's you guys know what's coming, you know, this, and Hydrozaft ain't playing no game, so I go for that Earth, and that takes Scizor out in one hit, at full HP. You ain't playing no games. So I'm looking good. He goes into his Dragonite, and I'm like, holy crap, he goes for the Extreme Speed. I forgot about that move. So, and I see Life Orb, so I'm just guessing that he isn't carrying Multiscale, but instead, if he does carry Outrage, which you will see later in the match, that means he'll either have Inner Focus with the Lumberry or Leftovers. So he goes into his Dugtrio to set up the Stealth Rocks, probably predicting me to go for the Stone Edge, but I go for the Superpower now, bringing him down all the way to his Sash, and for some reason here I did not switch out into Skarmory as he goes for the Earthquake, and I'm like, I could have let Tyranitar do its part later in the match, although its part was to set up the Stealth Rocks. And I'm going to go out into my Dragonite now, and he goes for the Stone Edge, and I'm thinking I could take the hit pretty nicely because of Multiscale, but he does get a critical hit again, and I'm like, oh my god, that did a lot, that did over half, for God's sakes. So now he goes into his Rotom now, and I'm like, okay, I'm kind of scared. I'm going to predict the Thunderbolt from this guy. So I'm going to go into Celebi. He actually goes for the Trick, which he should have done earlier, and I'm like, oh my god. So I'm going to receive the Choice Scarf as he receives the Life Orb in return, and receiving that Life Orb is going to be pretty beneficial on his part with Stab Hydro Pump. I go for the Leaf Storm as he predicts my attack from, well, he goes into Hydrozaft, predicts my Leaf Storm, so that kind of sucks. And I'm doing bad right now, so, yeah, bring the hate comments right now. So I'm going to go into my Delivery, and I get paralyzed, and that kind of sucks from Body Slam. So, but I should be able to outspeed it if I do normally outspeed it, and I do. I go for the Roost. Going to get a lot of HP back, which is going to be hell to the yes. And he does, I do get some hacks here and there, and he does get paralyzed. I was going to say paralysis, but that's like in a different term. But he switches out now as I go for the Dragon Dance. And going for the Dragon Dance, I think I'm at I'm at +1 speed and +1 attack. And that means I will be able to take out that Rotom easy. So he goes for the Trick, removing my Leftovers, and gives me the Life Orb to wear my HP down with residual damage. But that's fine because I'll be able to hit hard as long as I'll be able to outspeed any pokes, I think, below 95 speed. base speed. So he goes for the outrage now, outspeeds me, takes me out, so that kind of sucks. So delivery, you did pretty good, and he is life orb as well. So I'm gonna go on to God Eater. This is such an epic name, swear. So since he's locked into it, I'll be able to resist it and start setting up actually. And he does get confused here, and he just stays in as I go for the spikes. And or he doesn't stay in. The full entire turn hasn't even gone passed by. Well, hasn't passed by yet. So yeah, he gets hurt in confusion. I'm just gonna go for the roost just in case he is carrying that fire punch. And with sandstorm damage and the confusion damage, that should be able to take him out, and it does. So that's pretty good. I go straight for the spikes instead of going for the brave bird because, you know, there was a 50% chance he was gonna get confused or he's gonna land a certain hit. So go for the spikes again, and I already got my layers up. That's pretty good. And he goes for the wish now, and I'm like, okay, it's a good thing I carried Whirlwind, or else that would have been a pain to take out Jirachi. And his final Pokemon, which is Shaman, is going to take a lot of damage, plus Sandstorm, Spikes, and Stealth Rock damage. Goes for the Synthesis. It doesn't restore a lot of HP because there is no weather out, especially if you have sunny day or drought. So yeah, I go for the Brave Bird. Super effective, does a lot, but he's going to restore a lot of HP from Wish. And now I'm like, okay, I'm looking good right now as long as I can survive any attack that he wants to hit me with. Goes for the HP Fire, not Rock, because I don't see any Shamans that carry HP Rock. Wait, I think I resist that, right? No, I take neutral from it. No, I'm pretty sure I don't, so, because of the flying type ability, typing, so. Goes into his Jirachi, he's going to take a lot again, goes for the Wish. And I'm just looking good. As long as I keep this up, I'll be able to get a lot of damage off of these guys with Whirlwind. And you can see that Shaman is about to get taken down, and I know that Brave Bird will take it out, but he goes for the Hidden Power and finishes me off. And I go into my final Pokemon. And he dies from Sandstorm with Life Orb Recoil. He goes into his Jirachi, and this will be game because I'm going to be at full special attack. And I'm going to go for the Hidden Power with the Choice Scarf, able to outspeed him, and he is paralyzed as well. So that's going to end the game. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, rate, and comment. And I'll see you guys later.